All right, hello boys and girls. Welcome to HeroesMart Academy. My name is Mr. Lan. I will be walking you through week number 24 of 4th grade social studies. And today we're going to be talking about geographic regions, especially around Texas, how Texas may be divided into several regions, potentially about 4 regions. That's what we're going to be talking about today. So Texas is a state in the United States of America, which is about 266,807 square miles wide. That's the area of Texas, well over 266,000 square miles. And it's one of the largest states in the United States. Its areas, just like all the areas of the world, can be classified into different regions based on different factors like political, population, economic. And all these classifications are as a result of human activities, right? And certain geographical landforms as well. So based on geographical landforms, Texas may be classified into mountains and basins, Great Plains, Central Plains, and Coastal Plains. If you can see the map of Texas over here, the Great Plains are going to be a little bit to the western part of Texas, moving a little bit down to the west part of Texas, and then the mountains and the bases are going to be exclusively to the west part of Texas. The Central Plains are going to be over here, shown on the map, and the Coastal Plains run from like the northeast of Texas down to the southeast of Texas, a little bit over there. So let's look at the regions. So the mountains and the basins have certain critical landform qualities, like 150 plus mountains. They got plateaus and basins and deserts in the mountains and the basins of Texas. The Big Bend National Park is over there. The Rio Grande River is over there as well. What about the Central Plains? Well, the Central Plains of Texas are a part of the North American Central Plains, which is made of the Grand Prairie, the cross timbers, and the rolling plains. Small oak trees and brush and scattered grass are over there. It is higher than coastal plains, but it's more rocky and more arid. The coastal plains contains streams and rivers that flow into the Gulf of Mexico. So those are going to be the coastal plains over here, which typically will be close to the Atlantic Ocean. So that makes sense. So there are going to be rivers over here flowing straight into the Atlantic, which the Atlantic is going to be to the southeast part of Texas. So that's what that's letting us know. There are notable rivers like the San Jacinto River, the Trinity River, the Brazos River, the Nueces River, and San Antonio. Salt grass marshes and tall grass prairies are typical landforms of this area, and the average rainfall is about 40 to 60 inches per year. What about the Great Plains? Well, the Great Plains are going to be places like the Panhandle Plains, which are the northernmost areas of Texas. It is literally shaped like the panhandle, like the handle of a pan. It is mostly flat and grassy land. It's plains. It's part of the Great Plains that extend to the central United States. Mostly treeless, and it's on a high and flat plateau. All right. So your homework is going to be to review the major landforms in Texas and try to rewrite some of those landforms here on page number 58. All right, are you going to do that for me? I trust that you will. Okay, so that's what I've got for you today, boys and girls. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, God cares about you, and so do we. Until next time, bye-bye.
I'll be your hero's buddy, and as you study with HeroesMart